Hi, this is Diane Lovetobake, and what we're going to make are peanut butter pressed cookies. And we're going to be using a cookie press to make these. So let's get started. First, let's start off with our dry ingredients. And we have 1 3/4 cups of all-purpose flour and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And then I'm just going to stir that with my spoon and set that aside for the moment. The next thing we're going to be putting in is butter. Now, if you don't have butter or you prefer to use margarine, feel free to do that. You need 3/4 cup. I went ahead and I cut it into small pieces. And you can certainly do this recipe with your hand mixer. I'm using my stand because I think it's a bit faster for the video. And then break up your butter or margarine so it becomes creamy. I've had it at room temperature, as I mentioned. And then, of course, you're going to need peanut butter. So you're going to need 3 tablespoons of creamy peanut butter, and put that right in. I really like this little recipe because I've made pressed cookies, and I do have some videos on them on my channel, but I never had a recipe where you made them peanut butter, and they really just come out so good. So then just cream the butter and the peanut butter together. You're also going to be putting in 1/2 cup of granulated sugar, and you want to beat these together till they become light and fluffy. And that is going to take you a few minutes to do that. I'm going to raise my speed to move it along. Of course, everything tends to stick to the sides here, and I want to be able to get to the bottom. And it's going to need just a little bit more beating. Let me show you what we have so far. Okay. Whoops. My paddle came off. That's never happened before. Okay. And then I'm just going to beat that till, again, it's very light and fluffy. The next thing that we're going to be putting in is 1 egg yolk. So I separated the egg, and I've had the egg yolk at room temperature. And then we're also going to be needing vanilla, so 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla in the mix. And then just combine it till it's smooth. And then again, I'm going to just raise my speed. Okay. And then I want to show you what it looks like so far. And then you have this really nice light mixture that you can smell, that nice peanut butter. And when they bake up, the kitchen will smell so nice. And now we're going to start putting in the dry with the wet, and we'll do this slowly so that flour doesn't go all over the kitchen. And we want to stay with it till it starts to make your cookie dough. And I'm going to raise it a little bit here. And then you're just waiting till it all combines. And again, I'm just trying to put a little at a time. Alright, that's the rest of the flour and salt. And I'm going to raise my speed a little bit. Okay. And I'm going to take my paddle off here. There we go. And I'll just take off the excess here quickly. All right, set that aside. All right, now I'll just make sure that everything's come together, and then I'd like to show you what I have so far of what this looks like. Okay, just, all right, there we go. All right, you can see it very nice and very light. Now, you can go ahead and use this and start filling your cookie press, but I have found if you refrigerate it just for a little bit, it's much easier to fill your cookie press. So I have some made up in one of my cookie presses here. And of course you need a baking sheet or cookie sheet. You don't have to spray it or anything. And I put my little disc in for a little Christmas tree. Let me get this started here, just a little bit here. Okay, there we go. Usually one click will do it. And you'll bake them at 375 degrees, and they're just going to take you anywhere from 6 to 8 minutes to bake up, and just, you know, space them about an inch apart, that type of thing. And I just wanted to make all these little Christmas trees that now become peanut butter cookies. And then you can go ahead with your coarse sugar, colored sugar, and put on whatever you'd like, whatever design that you pick out of your cookie press. And I just quickly did some red and green for Christmas, for the holiday. And then of course when they do come out of the oven, you want to place them on a cooling rack till they're cool. And I have some to show you. And here they came out. Again, little Christmas trees, but peanut butter pressed cookies. I have them in green and I have them in red. And the cookie itself will bake up a nice golden brown on the bottom, a light, very light color brown on the top. Then when you break into them, they are really very moist, have a little bit of a chew to the cookie, and they really melt in your mouth. So here's a great little recipe, not only for the holiday, but any time. And if you like peanut butter, I think you're going to like this. I really do. They're peanut butter pressed cookies, in this case into little Christmas trees. Well, that's it for me. If you try this recipe and you like it, leave a comment, because I'd like to hear from you. And as always, thanks for watching Diane Lovetobake. And please subscribe to my channel, but I'll see you soon.